What's up, YouTubers? My name is DooGee, and welcome back to another video. And once again, guys, I must say, thanks for the supports on the previous video. It got 10 likes, yeah, that's a lot of likes, guys. Really appreciate it. That's a lot of support from you guys, and it's always appreciated over here on the DooGee channel. So let's talk about today's subject, which you've already read the title, and you know it's going to be a fight story at school. And I've already told this story once before, but I told it a little while ago. I was biased, freaking dumb, you know. And I figured I'd retell this story because I was thinking about subjects I could make this video on. And I was like, I need to make a subject for this video. Like, I need to think of one. I need to make a video, but what's it be on? And I was just sitting here thinking of a subject. And eventually I decided, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make a video on this story because I feel like it needs to be retold with more people to hear it. So yeah, allow me to tell you guys the story of how I got in a fight. I believe it was 4th or 5th grade. I don't know. It wasn't that long ago. 4th grade is when I started my channel. 5th grade was a year after, and I'm going into 7th grade. So yeah, I don't know. It was a okay time ago, but it's not a recent story. But then again, it's not a long time ago either. Let's just get into the story, okay? I have plenty of school stories to tell you guys, so yeah, prepare for more of those in the future. But this happens at recess, okay? And I don't know what it is about recess, but recess is just the time where you just decide to do some of the worst crap you could do, and that's because there's teachers out there, quote unquote, monitoring you. But when you get, but there's I'm gonna explain the whole playground setup to you guys. There's this asphalt patio ground that's like a rectangle, okay, with sidewalks, 2 sidewalks leading up to it from different sides of the school. So this is like it's like surrounded by a school building, kind of like a wall with an opening in the front, and then you got an asphalt little like basketball field, and then you have a very huge blue playground in front of that, and just like, if I had to guess, I'd say they had like an acre and a half of, probably was more than an acre, probably was 2 or 3. No, it was probably 2 acres of just pure grassland after the playground. They had a lot of grassland, and there was this road, little tiny road you couldn't go past, so that was the limit. And out there's this soccer field with soccer goals, which I don't know if they're still there or not, but when I went there, they were. Anyone who goes to my school and is watching this video knows exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna get into it, okay? So where this soccer field was, they were playing a little kickball game, and this was like the beginning of the year, so I kicked my year off pretty bad by doing this, okay? Me being I wouldn't consider myself too toxic back then. I mean, I was a little toxic. Everyone is, but these guys who were playing were just like the most toxic people at the school. And I wasn't that toxic, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a prank, because you know, we're what's a popular prank channel that is no longer popular anymore? I don't know. Because pranks used to be all on YouTube. Everyone used to do pranks and everything. And I was thinking, so here's what they're doing. They're kicking the ball into the goals, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna kick the ball away from the goal, so like far away from the goal, so that it's annoying or whatever, and they'd get mad at me, and I'd just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I had a bad kick, and I tried to make it look accidental, but it was pretty obvious where I was kicking it, so yeah, it failed. I did it the first time, and obviously they were like, dude, what the freak is that? And they got mad, and they knew I did it on purpose too. And I just wanted, and then I asked, could I join the game, because, it failed. So also there was a friend who was helping me out with this. I'm gonna call him Daniel, because I just cannot get the name Daniel out of my head for some reason. So yeah, me and Daniel here are just backing on the white vans and whatnot. But he's over on the side, okay, of this goal, and then there's a goal in front of my goal, which is pretty obvious. And they're playing around, okay, and so I'm pretending to be the goalie and everything. And so they kick a ball towards the goal, and, I do my little trick. I kick it away from the goal towards my friend, and what I was going to have him do is take it and run with it. But, he did the smart thing, was like, I'm out, and just didn't even touch the ball. He just let it roll over there and just walked away. which back then I was like, man, you betrayed me. Now I'm like, he was smart for doing that, because he even told me it was a stupid idea, and of course my little dumb brain just couldn't wrap around the fact that my idea was stupid and that you probably shouldn't do this because you're gonna get in a lot of trouble. And you might think, oh, well, what did they do? Get mad at you? You got told on or whatever? No, 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 no. Because this is a fight story, so obviously it didn't end there. All right. And at this point in time, I don't blame them. They were pretty angry. They were like, "Oh my gosh, this guy, this boy, okay." And of course, they got mad. And like, let me explain how I stood against these guys. I would barely take on one of them, and there was like a whole field of these dudes. So if they really wanted to, they could have just beat the crap out of me. Like, they could have just pinned me down and just proceeded to like, they could have actually killed me. All right. So obviously, when they start coming after me, pretty intimidating. I'm sitting here like, I'm not about to let these dudes just pummel me, and I'm just like on defense over here, backing up slowly. And I can see why they got so mad. I don't even know if they were gonna do jack or anything. Probably not, because they're all talk and no freaking action. That they're those kind of people, but that they could be potentially powerful, kind of stronger. And now I realize that they aren't really strong. They just, how when you're at the pool and guys like try to be stronger. Yeah, that's what these guys are like. They try to act stronger than they really are, and there are these crazy rumors how strong they are actually false or whatever. So I believe that these were those kind of people. And I don't know if you probably do have the social cliques at your schools, especially if you're going into like middle school, or because this was late elementary school, and because first of all, this is something that you don't expect from elementary school. But yeah, of course they get really mad at me, and yeah, remember that guy? I've talked about this before. I made a quote unquote Fortnite video, and he was like, he just in the comment section just screaming at me like, dude, this video is clickbait, and he went to my school and stuff, and I knew this because he uploaded a video to his channel with his face on it, so I clearly knew it was him. But yeah, I'll talk more about that. I'll tell you why I mentioned that later, okay? But yeah, he was there, all right. And then my bully was there as well. So why did I do this? I really don't know. It was stupid. Of course, they're coming after me. I'm prepared, all right. And when they get like within a foot of me, I just punch one of them in like the shoulder, which is the worst place to punch someone if you're trying to do damage, because there's like a couple places in your body you just don't feel pain. One of them's your kneecap. If you punch someone in the kneecap, you're just gonna hurt yourself when you're hurting them. Your elbow, unless you like hit your elbow, like your funny bone, it's pretty ineffective. And then there's your shoulder, which I guess your shoulder is not as tough as your kneecap or your elbow, but it's still pretty tough, all right. And it's not a place you want to hit someone. It's not going to do much damage. It's not going to phase them. I hit this guy in the shoulder. He just falls over. All right. Next guy comes along. I'm just sitting here, just waiting. I think I did something. I don't know if I tripped him or whatever, but somehow he ends up on the ground too. And then another dude comes at me, and by this point I was like, all right, gotta figure out how to take him on. And I think I just straight up just punched him in the face or something. I don't remember the exact story, but basically I somehow hit this guy, and then of course I proceeded to run away because it's a smart thing to do. I don't know. I didn't just run away at the beginning because I guess I was stupid. I didn't think, hey, I could probably outrun these. Actually, I probably couldn't have outrun them. Like I said, I was still like a little weakling. I couldn't have outrun them. So of course, I'm just waiting for the whole teacher to come over to me and be like, "Yo, office now." I was just waiting for that. I was expecting that because I know these are the people who are just gonna immediately go to the teacher and try to get me in trouble because, we're in elementary school where Howards were dumb. So obviously I was just waiting. I was like, okay, at some point in time, they're going to go to the teacher. Teacher's going to get me, and we're going to have to talk about this situation. So I'm just waiting. All right. And you're like, oh, the story ended there, he got in trouble. It still goes on. It still continues to go on. This is going to be a long story, guys, if that wasn't obvious, just by looking at the length of the video. I had to record extra long gameplay for this because, alright, but yeah, I went, sure enough, teacher or whatever, I go with the teacher, and after recess we just go inside, and I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I don't know why this happened. I'll tell you why I'm so disappointed in this whole story. So we go back inside, and of course, me and the teachers are talking with each other, and it's me and this teacher and this kid. I think I like. Oh, and I remember one of the people I took down was my bully. I think I like grabbed him in the neck or something and threw him down, like freaking Jason from Friday the 13th or something. Just grabbing dudes in the necks or whatever, you know, get over here and whatnot. So he's there, and his neck is red. And now that I look back at this, I'm like, wow, what a freaking demonetized word. Because this guy was like, his neck, I could tell he was just pretending that it hurt, because it obviously did not hurt. And I thought I hurt him. I was like, wow, I actually hurt this guy. And so I put on this freaking act, and I don't know why I thought this was going to get me out of it. I pretended to like cry and apologize. I'm like, why the frick did you cry? You just really, no. Just freaking no. Okay? And if this happened today, I'd be like, and the teacher was like, what do you have to say to him? I'd say, hey, you deserved it. That's what you get. What goes around comes around. Then again, I guess that means one day I'm going to get fought by them, and then I'm going to get punched or grabbed in the neck or something. That hasn't happened. And it was not without merit, because they were obviously, I don't know what they were going to do. I was acting rationally. Could have just run away, like my friend, which, by the way, I took all the blame for the whole situation. I left my friend out of it because I'm that good of a friend. I don't just drag my friends down with me or anything. So obviously he got off scot-free, but I didn't. I got sent to the principal's office, which because it was so devastating to me. Because I'm one of those kids who just didn't go to the principal's office too often. It happened like once a year, if at the most. Probably happened once every 2 years or something. I'm a pretty good kid. I rarely go to the office. I'm spitting all over my computer. So yeah, I go to the office and just me and the principal here are talking, or the vice principal. I think it was the vice principal because my principal thought of me very highly, like this angel or something. She was very chill principal. I only wish I could go back there. There was a lot less work. Homework wasn't a thing. Homework is still very light, but I'm very lucky because where I go to, we get little to no homework. And when we get homework, everyone was like, ugh, and I'm like, guys, are you serious? In 3rd grade, I was over here with a whole textbook trying to do my math. It took me like an hour to do my homework, and I can do it in like 5 or 9 minutes. Like, it's not that bad, guys. Chill out. So yeah, of course, like I said, guys, I'm actually gonna go and try to find this video I'm speaking. But yeah, after the whole situation ended with principal, of course they're like, hey, you shouldn't fight people. I don't know why I was so scared. I think I cried in the principal's office too. I was just a crybaby, man. I guess I thought he was gonna call the police or something. Like I honestly think I think that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I think I was like, he's gonna call the police, isn't he? No, you freaking idiot. He's not gonna call the police. It's not worth calling the police over. So yeah, obviously he's like, don't fight people or whatever. I get sent off, and yeah, I just leave. Okay, long story short, I left school scot-free. Nothing bad happens. I don't know why I didn't get in some sort of trouble for this. Something should have happened. I mean, like seriously, like you guys expected that. And when I get home, I would expect my mom just to ground me or something like that. But my mom, being the chill, amazing mom she is, she was like, you had a bad day at school today. And then, when I got in the car, she's like, we're going to go home. You've not had a good day today. I was like, wow, my mom's a lot better of a person than I thought she was. And here I was thinking she was going to take my crap away. This is around the time I was doing YouTube, so of course I'd be concerned about that. Because if I'm doing YouTube and I can't upload videos, then obviously it's going to cause some problems. So yeah, we went home. I, of course, immediately upon getting home, whipped out the absolute utter garbage tablet and just crapped out the video known as the little kids tried to fight me, because this is around the time I was first starting to watch Luna, and I didn't realize this title was super stupid, because I am little kid. Like, you guys just go to my popular uploads real quick, alright? Just after you watch this video, go to the popular uploads, alright? And just scroll down, hit load more or whatever. It's right there. I'm wearing the Pokemon shirt and everything. I'm gonna click on the video, alright? This video has 7 likes, including my like, because I believe I like this video for some reason. I'm gonna undo that. But the video has 6 likes from other people. and and the people commenting, and there's people commenting in the video. There was somebody commented on this video, and this is why I mentioned the whole thing earlier about the guy who was being a demonetizable word on my freaking for quote unquote Fortnite video. And it's because this guy, unlike him, his channel name was his real life name, and he's got a pretty distinguished name, so it's obvious. I obviously knew that it was him because his name was so distinguished, and I'm like, you have got to be freaking joking me. And I immediately knew that this is him. Of course, you wanna know what I did the next day? I went to the teacher and was like, yo, this guy commented on my video. I told her his name and everything. But do you want to know what she said? Do you want to know what she said? I bet you will not guess what she said. You will not guess this. You will not understand what she just said. You're thinking, oh, what'd she do? Go get him or something? No. She proceeds to tell me, I can't do anything about this. You need to consult, because it didn't happen in school or whatever. You need to consult with, your teachers or whatever, or your parents, our parents need to consult. I'm like, are you serious? And this is why I don't go to teachers with my situations. People are always like, oh, the teachers will do something. Half the time I tell my people that, pick on me, they get away with it. And I just look like somebody who lied. And in this situation, I actually did. And I was telling the truth because I hadn't removed the comment or whatever. And you want okay, speak actual English. You know what happened? She didn't do anything. And she was like, oh yeah. Yeah, we're just I'm not gonna do anything about the situation. Just some bullying that's going on. And teachers are always like, oh, whoa, if I see bullying, I'll stop it. Like, seriously? This is just a lie, guys. Why I never go to my teachers with stuff. But anyway, dude, that's going to do it for this video. I need to end the video real quick, because if I don't, then I'm not gonna have enough footage for this. So yeah. Be sure to blow up the like button, guys. You guys hit 10 likes in the last video. We're gonna increase the goal again to 9 likes. 9, you know the 9 video? I'm being funny. It's funny jokes. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.